Copella, welcome to another edition of the No Choftes podcast on the OLB. Like, subscribe, tell your NOUNA, blah, 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 same old stuff. This is an impromptu one, so I haven't even put anything out on Instagram. You might get an alert if you've hit that bell to get an alert. So I've gone live. Roy is busy. I don't expect him to jump on at short notice. Same with Chris. But here we go. As Fabrizio Romano says, the derby has been rearranged for Boxing Day, the 26th of December. What a fucking surprise, huh? What a fucking surprise. You know, the postponed game or the cancelled game was due to Mother Nature. The rearranged fixture was down to the Pope. And now we've got GOP. We've got GOP stepping in again. Well done, GOP. You've done what you had to do, isn't there? You've done what you had to do. Because this is just vintage GOP, isn't it? It's vintage GOP. I've been saying it for God knows how long. We saw what happened against Olympiacos after the Doxa game, what GOP liked to do, and that shaft us. So here we go again, and there. Here we go again with the same choftes. That's the word to use, isn't there? Because it is choftes. So let me get this straight. They've rearranged the game, the derby, to the 26th of December, knowing full well that A, there's going to be players who've probably gone back home to celebrate Christmas with their families. They've probably made plans to go back home to spend time with their families. And they've stuck this game right there. Not to mention that this will be our 6th game in 21 days. We've got AEL, we've got Doxa, Kairat in between, then AEL again, and then obviously AEK as well. So what the fuck is going on? This is what I need to know. Can anyone watching live now tell me what's going on? Any reasonable explanation for this? Now, let's take a few things into consideration here, right? And I'll let Tonas as Bogadi, right? As Roy told me today, and as I've just discussed on the This Is Mappa podcast, both teams have to play the same players, right? Same players that started the derby game. So any players that can't play for whatever reason, be it family issues or whatever, whoever comes in is a substitution. Now, if I look at our team and you think about the players that might want to go back home to see their families, to spend time with their families, look how many we've got. Now, I'm not suggesting that most of our squad have already made plans to go back home to their respective countries. No. But there's going to be some players that are going to object to it. I look at their team, and with the exception of maybe Scuffet, the goalkeeper who has come from Italy, maybe, I don't know, Natel, who came from Brazil. With the exception of those two players, I'm guessing that a lot of their players have got their families in Cyprus. The Georgians have. They've already been in Cyprus for the past couple of years. Vinicius probably has. Zabala probably has. Ludemo probably has. So can anyone tell me what this fuckery is all about? Can anyone tell me? Thank you. I'm 100% right. Of course I'm 100% right. I'm 100% right 99% of the time. And this is ridiculous. But again, it goes back to what we've been saying for years, not just on this podcast, because we've only been doing this for about a year and a half, not even that. As Omonia as Omonia fans, it goes back to what we've been saying for a long time. This association has got something against us. Got something against us. And point proven again. Point proven again. And we've got to thank Guma, haven't we? We've got to thank him. Thank him for his wonderful work. I mean, let's be real. I mean, what have GOP done to be fair, to favour us? I don't even want it to be like in our favour. I don't want people to have the excuse to say, "Oh, I want to get preferential treatment." It's not about that. Call it down the line. We've seen refereeing decisions go against us. Do you want me to go back to the Olympiacos game? The decisions that went against us in that game when we lost 1-0? Yadi, Bebo. Because I look at our squad, I'm thinking, when if Fabiano is injured, he'll probably be ready for that game. But is he going to want to go back home to Brazil? What about Uzoho? Is he going to go back to Nigeria to see his family? Shehu, the same. Hubachan, is he going to go back to Slovakia? Dura, is he going to want to go back to Slovakia? Shepa, Jordi might want to go back to Barcelona to spend time with his family. Bemel, Lesiaks, he might want to go back to the Czech Republic. Might want to bump into Lufno on the way. I don't know. So what's going to happen? Bemel, are these players going to have to cancel their plans to stay in Cyprus? Now, I'm not saying that they're not loyal to the club, but these players deserve a break. And 6 games in 21 days? Is this right? Is this right? I need anyone that's watching live now, you tell me your thoughts about this. Because you can't see it. But if I was a cartoon character, there'd be steam coming out my ears right now. But this is typical. Were we going to expect anything else? Were we going to expect them to rearrange it before the Africa Cup of Nations? Were we going to expect them to do it after the Africa Cup of Nations? No, of course not. They sandwiched it right during the Christmas period. Yeah, knowing full well, that will be more of an inconvenience to us than them lot. Because they always get preferential treatment, don't they? For whatever reason. And hey, listen, I don't need to worry about being sued for slander because the proof is in the pudding. Decision after decision after decision, it all goes to them all the time. And there, prove me wrong. Tell me where I'm wrong. Again, however many people are watching live, no one can say anything to me because everyone knows I'm right. It's the same shit time and time again. You want this league to progress, KOP. You want this league to be a next step up, right? You can't keep relying on the rankings to get extra European places. You want the league to be competitive, fine. But if you want the league to be competitive, you've got to make the league fair. And I've seen decision after decision after decision go our way, against us. Go against us. Going their way. When's it going to end? When's it going to end? Are certain people at KOP linked with Aboel? We know that Ghazi B are full of shareholders and board members, Aboelistes. So what's going on? What's going on? Is UEFA ever going to get involved in what's happening in Cyprus? Or are they just going to turn a blind eye to it because it's a small island and it's not a major league? Hey, if there was 200, 500, 600 million pound TV deals happening in Cyprus, of course they'd step in because they want to get involved, wouldn't they? But no, because Sidavision and PrimeTel and CableNet have got the media rights, UEFA don't want to step in. They don't want to step in. It doesn't concern them. But hey, it is what it is. I've done 8 minutes of ranting. I'm done. I told you this was going to be an impromptu one. Let me know in the comments what you think about what's happened. I'm just sick to death of it, in all fairness. I'm just sick to death of it. But when is enough enough? When is enough enough? Because, as I told you, the list of teams that we're playing, they ain't going to be easy games. There's no such thing as an easy game, don't get me wrong. But would I feel better with Aboel after playing Bayek, Ethnikos, Loxa, AEL a couple of times? No, because we're still having to play games. So 6 games in 21 days. Κοπέλια. 6 αγώνες in 21 days. Πού ξανακούστηκαν? Let's put the shoe on the other foot now. Let's say Aboel had 5 games in 21 days and the derby had to be rearranged. Would KOP slam that game on the 26th of December on Roy's birthday as well? I don't think so. I think you guys watching and I know what would happen. They'd go, Ella, kire manitara. Choose your day. If it's on a Monday when you've got a board meeting, we won't have it that day. If it's on a Wednesday when you're going to your Pilates class, you won't have it that day. If it's on the Saturday or the Sunday when your team are already playing, it's all right, don't worry, we'll just move it to another day. You choose your day. Yeah, brother, you choose your day and we'll put it there. Because that's what it is, isn't it? Might as well be. Might as well be, isn't there? So like I said, anyone watching live now, tell me, where am I wrong? I'll give you 30 seconds. I'm just going to sit here in silence. There you go. 30 seconds are up. I said nothing. And yet no one could tell me that I'm wrong. No one. So there you go. Oh, well. Guess we just got to do it the hard way, isn't there? But you see, the one thing that KOP does not understand, and what most of the teams don't understand, what most fans of other clubs don't understand, this club, since its existence, has been overcoming adversity. Challenge after challenge, obstacle after obstacle, when we still keep going over it. Even in the darkest days, when the club didn't have a pot to piss in, we were still up there or thereabouts. Yeah, we might not have been competing, still winning trophies, though, still winning Gibella. And this is the difference between this club and other clubs. You keep throwing shit at us, yeah, we'll get the baseball bat and knock it back at you. We are not like any other club in this league. So you can give us 6 games in 21 days, KOP. Give us 7 games in 21 days, 8 games, fuck it. Give us 21 games in 21 days and we'll still bounce back, whether you like it or not. We're the best team on this island, best squad on the island, best manager on the island, best well-run club on the island. Simple. So yeah, give us more challenges and we'll throw it back at you. And come the end of the season, when we've got that Brodathilima in the cabinet again, yeah, top 3 years on the bounce, we'll have this Kuvenda again. And I'll remind every single person that Omonia will be champions again. Babeshilla Kamu.